Kia ora guys, Rita the Kiwi here, and today we are once again back in Final Fantasy 14 and we will be continuing on with our job quests for Dragoon. We are up to the Heavensward ones. Might be able to see down here we are now level 59. Not quite 60, but by the end of the stream we should hit 60. If not, we can do a leveling. So we should be completing the Heavensward one and starting the Stormblood one in this stream. So let's jump on. When we last left, we were essentially tasked with training another Dragoon, and Stinian is still MIA. Christine is ready for her first lesson, and Sir Albert would direct her steps to her. Greetings, Teru. Teru, you look very much a teacher today. That is well, for Christine is eager for her first lesson. Now, though you agreed to accept her as your pupil, I suspect that you are not without reservation. You worry whether you will be equal to the task. Well, why not? I have every confidence that you will make a fine mentor. Well, I am a mentor, so I'd hope so. Were I to offer you advice, however, it would be to have patience. Though Christine is the master of her art, it is all she has ever known. As such, it may prove a challenge for her to adapt. And like all of us, she is not without pride, and there will be times when tact is required. I must also mention that Christine is zealous to a fault. I worry that she will overexert herself in pursuit of strength, but I am keeping you from your lesson. Christine left word that she would be in the Western Highlands testing her lance against dragons. Seek her out near the pike. Alright. Oh. Let's go. At what point in the MSQ do you meet this Stinian? Patch 2.55. Full quest for the okay. Meet him. Help out. Okay, so I'm just reading now with the MSQ with Justinian is that he just shrugs it off, and he used him before Heavensward. Watch both versions of things. So weird that you do it before Heavensward. Need him just before. It's a face, and he's just the Stacey's there to help out. And okay. So is this Dragoon? Oh wait, I'll look it up afterwards because I don't want to accidentally hit spoilers. But I'm just wondering where these job quests are. They were saying they mentioned they were shocked at Estinian's fate. So is this job quest set after Dragon Song? Surely not. No, it had to be. I don't know. We will see. Man, there are too many. Look out. It's like the Realm Reborn one's obviously set before Heavensward. But soon plays a critical role in the Heavensward story, so it's just like, according to this, he's gone. So is this still set before Heavensward, or? Well, I've got access here, so it has to be at least. And he appears just before it. God, it's so weird. I owe you a debt of gratitude. Our lessons have not even begun, and already you have seen me on my knees. I had been trying to match what lance work of yours I'd seen, but without success. That was how the dragons managed to overwhelm me. Had I but fallen back on my tried and trusted techniques, it would have made short work of the ilk. But what would I have learned then? Nay. What I know is no longer enough. The war exacts a heavy toll on us all, but none more so than we Dragoons. If we are to survive, we must grow stronger. I must grow stronger. Kiwi, will you demonstrate your techniques to me? I would study your movements up close. Aye, I suppose you have the right of it. There's no substitute for live foes. Come with me, then. There is a suitable place west of the Black Iron Bridge. Alright. I really want to know the timeline. It's a little bit confusing. They talk about Estinian's fate as though he's gone, which can either mean we last left off in this story or of Evans. Doesn't really make sense either which way. Oh, what? I didn't even activate that. Oh, that was the quest done. The techniques you employ differ not from mine, yet you overcome the enemy with such ease. What is it that separates us so? What is it that you are doing that I am not? Did I hear you rightly? You see no difference between our lance work, but in the course of considering this, you conceived a new technique? Increases critical rate of stuff in nearby parties. Hey! litany. Where do I put this? Might put it there for now. There's a buff, let's put it there. Art of Justice. A way to draw out your comrade's strength? Such an approach had never occurred to me. All wonder perhaps, for we Dragoons are taught to be relentless in offense. In order to bring down dragons, we strive to jump higher and strike harder. But, oh, dude! I'm busy here, trying to have a conversation. Alright. But in my single-minded pursuit of what I believed to be perfection, would seem I ended up fighting only with my lance. So focused was I upon delivering the next blow, I rendered myself blind to other possibilities. You have opened my eyes, Teru. If I am to transcend my limits, it is plain I must cast aside my preconception. Ah, but the hour grows late. I must needs return to the congregation. Would you care to accompany me? It may interest you to see how your fellow Dragoons live. Welcome to the home of Dragoons. I had in mind to show you the premise, but my father has paid me a sudden visit. This is my father, Montograins. Father, allow me to present you to my mentor, the Azure Dragoon Teru. It is an honor and a pleasure both to make your acquaintance. I hope you will forgive me for inconveniencing your plans. But what is a father to do? Dedicated to her duties as she is, my daughter scarcely comes home, so I must go to her. Father, please, we have spoken about this, but I strive to be a Dragoon worthy of the name, as you yourself were. All that I do to honor you. My child, you would honor me best by taking care of yourself. Well, I shan't overstay my welcome. Seeing you hale and hearty is enough. Till next time. He is so kind to me, even though I shared not his blood. Like so many others, I was orphaned by the war. I would have died long ago, cold and alone, had he not found me and taken me in. All that I have, I owe to him. Was for no other reason than to honor my father that I followed in his footsteps and became a Dragoon. But if I am to live up to his legacy, if I am to protect Ishgard as he once did, I must needs grow stronger. And I will, under your sage guidance. I'm a Dragoon, not a sage. I am a sage, but... I look forward to our lessons to come. Ah, at night slipped my mind. Sir Albert wished a word with you. Pray seek him out at the observatorium. Your earliest convenience, perhaps after you have had a wander inside the congregation. Let's go into the congregation. Ah, yes, I've been here so many times. Ba 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 da ba. dun. Dun, 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 dun. Hi, thanks for coming, Teru. There's no urgent matter, but I was wondering about Justine's progress. Tell me, how fares her training? So you have met her father. In his day, Montegains was a dragoon of no small renown. He served Ishgard with valor until he took a grievous wound and was forced to hang up his lance. As Justine herself told you, she follows in her father's footsteps. From the first, she exhibited tremendous potential. In all ways, she was the Stinians' equals, and the rivalry they shared raised both of them higher. Alas, the I chose Justinian and not her. Since then, she has taken no training with a fever which borders on self-punishment. It is well to strive for greater heights, but a dragoon must never lose sight of his conviction. It is the only thing that shields us from the dragon's wails. So I beg you, keep watch over Justine. By your shining example, see to it she never forgets what it means to be a dragoon. Alright. Blood of the Dragon. Okay, it's a trait. Increasing the power of my jumps. Thank the Fury you're here. But moments ago we received word that Growly's horde is advancing on Ishgard. Even as we speak, Justine prepares to go and meet them in the field. Alas, with most of the dragoons absent on another mission, I fear she solely wants for lancers. I would have you lend her yours, Teru. Pray make haste to the congregation and join her. Alright. Let's go. Look, they're gearing up. The dragoons. Teru, you've come to aid us. This improves our chances tenfold. Well, I'm worth 10 dragoons. Allow me to thank you as well, Mistress Teru. I am but a worried father, and it gives me heart to know that the Zur Dragoon shall fight beside my daughter. Though my training is far from over, the situation will brook no delay. We must head off Growly and his horde before they reach a populated area. It shall be my honor to fight shoulder to shoulder with you. The experience alone will teach me much, of that I have little doubt. Promise me you'll be careful, Justine. Take no unnecessary risks. Do you understand me? Remember, the dead cannot serve their nation, and what Ishgard needs, above all, are brave souls like you to protect her. Worry not, father. I swear I will return to you. See that you do, my child. Now, before you go, there's something I wish you to have. The lance peregrine. It is yours now. Looks like a much older lance. Why, this lance was bestowed upon your forebear by the Archbishop himself. I am no true child of yours, yet you were to trust me with the family treasure. I will not betray your faith in me, father. It's like awkwardly in her hand, it's not properly in. This lance, I shall strike down Growly and protect Ishgard. Here, Justine, it is time. It has been a while, my friend. I had the honor of overseeing your training when you were but a fledgling dragoon, and I shall be honored to fight beside you. Comrades, at last report, Growly and his horde had gained the western highlands. We shall lie in wait for them at the pike, with me. Let's go. Mrs. Teru, may I have a moment? Each time I see my daughter off on a mission, we dance the self-same dance. I tell her to be careful, but she promises me to do so, but I know her all too well. Newest thing burns to distinguish herself in battle, that she might repay me and my lady wife perceived to death. I fear that one day the desire will cloud her judgment. She will not come home. So I beg you, pray watch over my daughter. Of course. I'll also be a pretty bad mentor if I let my pupil just die in front of me on battle. Da da da. Here, we've already suffered heavy losses. That was but the first wave. Become brave yourself. Fight the horde. They're already down for the count. Oh boy. Easy. The horde was no match for the Dragoon. Shouldn't you be moving if you're that injured? That was the last of them. Yet Growly is nowhere to be seen. Were the reports mistaken? That's a price we have paid, only for our quarry to elude us. There he is. So you're finally showing yourself. Oh. What is she? Justine, no. You're supposed to come back. Brother Fury, this is a disaster. I know not how to say this, but Justine, strong as she is, she cannot have survived that. Yeah, I discovered this in the aftermath. 'Tis a fragment of her armor. It must have broken off during the battle. Pray see it to her father's hand. Knowing him, he'll be at the congregation awaiting his daughter's return. Wait, I don't just chase after her? Oh. Oh no. Oh no. This is gonna be awkward. Especially after I told her father I'll watch out for her, and then I watched and she just jumped away like a dragoon. Mistress Teru, what has happened? Where's my daughter? She gone. The scrap, a piece of her armor? But why bring it to me? No, no! I refuse to believe that Justina is gone. It is too early to know for certain. Tell me everything that happened, everything. So she leapt upon the dragon, piercing its hide, after which the creature carried her westward. If none saw her fall, it means she may have managed to safely dismount. There is still hope. There's hope still. If Justine is out there, I shall not rest until I find her. Teru, I trust I can rely upon your aid. Let us speak further at the observatory. Why do we keep going back there? Why can't it just be based out of here? Why can't the quest be based out of the Dragoon place? Why do we keep having to go back to Dragonhead? There's no reason. Like, it made sense for it to be based out of Dragonhead when it was Realm Reborn and we didn't have access to Ishgard. But now that we have access to Ishgard, why is that not the central location for the quests? I'm just saying. That's annoying having to constantly come back here, especially since it's just to talk to this guy again. Without further ado, let us consider a course of action. As Montegoran stares, it's also like, we should be talking about this sort of stuff in the safety of the Dragoon headquarters, essentially. But instead we're just talking in the middle of just a city people can just tower, a small settlement that people can just wander through. And over here, this sensitive information. So weird. As Montegoran stares to hope. If Justine was not shaken off Growly's back, there's a chance that she yet lives. She would have ridden the dragon until such a time as she saw an opportunity to dismount. The question is, where? The worst possible outcome is that she has been taken deep into the dragon-ruled lands, far away from her allies. While I pray that this is not so, we must be prepared for anything. Justine is one of our very best, and Ishgard can ill afford to lose her. While at the nation's sake, and that of her father, let us find her and bring her home. I will track Growly's movements in order to ascertain Hastings' location. Like as not, the search will take us into the heart of the enemy territory. Pray keep your lance arm honed, for we shall soon have what we have need of it. Alright. Down. Dragon stars. Delivers. Okay. A weapon skill with positional. It seems your training proceeds apace, Terra. Would that I could say the same of our search for Hastings. With heroic activity on the rise of late, our forces are stretched thin. Temple Knights have not the men to spare for the search effort. Be that as it may, we are not without leads. A short while ago, a peculiar report arrived from the front lines. In a recent skirmish between our knights, a band of heretics, one of the enemy was wielding a lance bearing a striking resemblance to Peregrine. The lance is a treasure belonging to Hastings' family. The reports are true. These heretics now have it. However, the villains came to possess Peregrine, it is more than likely that they know something of Hastings' fate. If we can find them, we may yet find her. West of Camp Riversmeet, in the Western Highlands, a regiment of knights hunts the self-same band of heretics we seek. I would have you join them, Teru. It is our best hope for a clue. What if she was actually turned heretic a long time ago, and like given the lance, they saw it as an opportunity to leave with the treasure. Like it was like just learning the Dragoon's techniques to then teach heretics be stronger, and then it was given the lance. It was like, oh, I should leave. This is my opportunity to leave him, and with a great weapon. That would be crazy. That would be a crazy twist. Well, I always really liked the dragon up there. Temple Knight. Sir Albert sent word that you would come. The heretics retreated through yonder pass. The man with the lance, Peregrine, among them. Our forces are giving chase even as we speak. Needless to say, we should be grateful for the Azure Dragoon's aid. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, look, there she is. Tied up. So the theory, the wild theory that she was a traitor is false. Alright. Let's aid her. I find myself thanking you often of late, Teru. When I leapt upon Growly and pierced his hide, the creature responded by soaring and attempting to shake me off. It was all I could do to hold on to the shaft of my lance. High as we had climbed, I could not safely dismount, and so I bided my time, waiting for the right moment to jump clear of my unwilling mount. Alas, the beast had other ideas, bore me straight into the heretic's midst, and I was swiftly overwhelmed and divested of my weapon. What? It was the sighting of Peregrine that led you here? It would seem my forefathers watch over me. Hear me, Teru. The man who took my lance is the leader of this band of heretics. I overheard the guards say that he has departed to meet with the leaders of yet another group. In all likelihood, they are plotting a large-scale assault on the Holy See. The temple knights must be warned. We must bear word to the congregation that we might bolster our defenses. You could do that. I can go get your lance back. No, I cannot return with you. There's a task I must attend to. Should someone ask whence this information came, tell them that you wrung it out of heretic, and tell them that I fell in battle. What? The traitor explanation might still be here. Or they're just trying to ruse. I know full well I ask much of you, and it pays me to deceive my father, but I have no other choice. Whatever you might think of my requests, believe me when I say that I remain firm in my purpose. Why, this seems pointless. Tis nothing. But I took a glancing blow to the chest. I'm healer, I can heal you. I must go now, as you must. When you return to the congregation, deliver my message to Sir Andalou. Please take care of my comrades and my father. Well, it's actually probably more likely going to happen if she's going to disguise herself as a heretic. To stop the plot from the inside, maybe. And if word gets out that she's dead, it'll make it easier for her, maybe. I don't know. It all seems weird. Especially since the heretic leader should know what she looks like. Which will make it harder to get in. And this is... I don't know, it was just weird. That's just a weird interaction. I read, boy. First thing slain, I cannot believe it. We lose one of our best while Growly's shadow looms over us still. But we must deal with each threat as it comes. First, we prepare for the heretics. Thank you for alerting us to their plan. Now, loath though I am to place this burden upon you, Montaganes must needs be informed of his daughter's passing. He has gone to meet Sir Albert at the observatorium. Pray bear the news to him. Yikes. Yikes. Why? Why wrap me into this? I don't want to lie to the poor man. I'm gonna grieve. Unnecessarily. But just like the Paladin missions, the story has actually gotten better. There's actually a story and things happening and going around and actually doing stuff, as opposed to the big monologue lore dumps. I'm glad. Mistress Teru, have you learned aught of my daughter's whereabouts? She dead. What? Slain? No, it cannot be. I'm sorry, my friend. Christine is one of Ishgard's finest dragoons. She would not fall to common heretics. This must be some kind of mistake. Yes, a terrible mistake. And silent. Why do you not speak? Are you hiding something from me? You are, aren't you? This right plain upon your face. Please, I must know what became of my daughter. You may think to spare me pain, but I must know the truth. What? Christine chose not to return? I know not what compelled her to act as she did, but it is enough for me that she still lives. Thank you for giving me this hope. To those who do not know her, it may well appear as though Christine has deserted, but I believe I speak for us all when I say that she would not forsake her vows, let alone her people. Indeed you do, Sir Albert. However inexplicable my daughter's actions may seem, I will not cease to believe in her. No matter what it takes, I will find her and bring her home. Montaganes puts on a brave front, but I fear the weight of worry may prove. Actually, no, that starts to make a bit more sense now that I think about it. She probably wants to try and retrieve the lance herself, and she knows because she's wounded that if she comes back, they will force her to recover and sit on the sidelines. And if she goes after it and doesn't return, people might, like they said, think she's a deserter or a heretic herself. So by having it reported back that she was dead, it gives her free reign to go and get the thing back without having to deal with all that. Okay, yeah, it makes a little bit more sense now with that context. May prove too much for him to bear. Yet another reason to find Christine with all haste. Now it seems plain she means to go after Growly and to recover Peregrine. Yeah, like I just said. And while these objectives alone do not explain her decision to leave, they reveal to us where she is like to be. I shall track down the leader of the heretics, the man who has Peregrine. You, meanwhile, must continue dedicating yourself to lance work. The trials of recent days have made you stronger, but I sense that the greatest tests are yet to come. See to it that you are fully ready to face them. Dun, 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 dun. Dragon Stir is resonating with you. Now where do we put this? I guess with our jumps. The only thing is that it's... Alright, so that's... Like... Oh, actually, it's... So it's a weapon skill. Under the effect of full thrust. Oh! Oh, no. So we... Wait. Okay, so... No, we put it here. Does it... Front wheel in motion. Okay, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm guessing we're gonna get another one that then goes with that. Let's take a look at the actions and traits. Yeah, okay. Oh god. The Dragoons have 1, 2, 3, 4. And then alternate 1, 2, 3, 4. Means jump's gonna need to go elsewhere. Alright, I'm gonna put all the jumps on here. Yeah. So we got jumps on our alts. Okay. That's gonna take a little bit of getting used to, especially in lower levels. Alright. Wheeling through. You came at good time, my friend. I have tidings to share regarding the heretics we pursue. They call themselves the Blood Bearers. And their leader is a man named Mathian. He and his minions are all capable of assuming the form of dragons. Such a transformation is possible by partaking of dragon blood. I dare say you have borne witness to it, and it grants the individual unholy strength. Though said green substance is precious, the blood bearers have access to an abundant supply owing to their pact with Growly. That is why they have been able to offer our forces such fierce resistance. Now my sources tell me that the blood bearers have been sighted in the Chocobo Forest. If Christine means to reclaim Peregrine, as I believe, that is where she will go. So we must go. Pray meet at Tailfeather. We shall begin by making inquiries around the settlement. Ooh, maybe they forced her to drink dragon blood, and that's why she doesn't want to return, because she has partaked in that, and so she'll be deemed a heretic. And so for all purposes she feels dead. And when she was like, oh, I took a grievous wound, that was her reacting to the dragon blood. She was forced dead. Maybe. I took the liberty of speaking with some of the locals before you arrived. They say that strange merchants have been acquiring goods in prodigious quantities. It seems to me the blood bearers are replenishing their stores. Let us split up and scour the area for these so-called merchants. Should someone strike you as suspicious, confront him and gauge his reaction. Yeah, I'm not the suspicious one just running through the river. I don't know where or who I should be talking to. Oh, that person is shady. What the hell are you doing? No wonder this is going all the way back here. One of the sea dogs. Ye ain't taking me alive. I think this is suspicious act. He's hurting. I might need new armor. I haven't upgraded since level 50. I did buy some level 60 stuff with the poetics, but of course can't equip it until level 60. The one suspicious fellow I approached was an honest chocobo breeder. How fared your search? Attacked by a false merchant? And you say you found this sliver of parchment upon the man. It bears a message ciphered in a manner favored by heretics. Thankfully, I am versed in it. You'd think they would choose something else than the typical one that they all use. There's to be a meeting a short way south of here. Let us go there at once. If your encryption is common knowledge by the enemy, you probably should stop using that. That method of encryption. Because I mean, like, you could just decode it just by reading it. Oh look, there she is. She recovered her spear and killed all the heretics. Hiru, why are you here? Why is Sir Albert here? Oh. Rest assured, your secret is safe with us. Your father is the only other soul that knows. Hiru could not bear to see him suffer so. What ails you? I am fine. It will pass. Now, I suspect it was Mathonian that led you here. As you can see, he and his blood bearers shall trouble the Holy See no more. Even in self-imposed exile, you think of duty. But now that you have reclaimed Peregrine, there is no need for further deception. Come with us, back to Ishgard. Your family and your comrades have need of you. I'm sorry, but I cannot. I cannot return to Ishgard ever again. Why? What has happened to you? The Heresine I know would never forsake her people. She would never turn her back on her nation. Please understand. I wish with all my heart to return home, but I have no choice. I have partaken of dragon blood. I knew it. I called it. When the heretics held me captive, they forced the vile substance down my throat. Alone have mercy. Then you. I have already turned. Were I to set foot in Ishgard, I would be charged with heresy of the worst order. If I alone must suffer, then so be it. But you know as well as I how the Inquisition works. Should I be declared heretic, suspicion is like to fall upon my parents as well. I will not allow that to happen. Full well do understand your plight, but what do you intend to do? You cannot mean to throw your life away. Perish the thought. I owe my life to my father. If I must die, it shall not be in vain. As Teru has shown us, a dragoon needs no banners to do what is right, and I know full well what I must do. On my lance, I swear to hunt down Growly and end his reign of terror. Thank you, Teru, for showing me the path I must walk, for helping me to accept my fate. I asked this of you once before, but I shall ask it again. Please take care of my comrades and my father. No matter how I searched, I could find no words to stop her. For now, let us return to the observatorium. Yep. Okay. I called it. It all makes sense why she could not return. Hey. The Dragoon Sprout. Probably at a similar point as me. Let's go. As I made my way back, I recall the words Hilstein once said to me. My worth is measured by the dragons I slay. To be changed into the very thing she has sworn to fight, I can only imagine the storm of turmoil that must rage within her. Well, dragons and dragoons are only one letter difference. Yet cruel though her fate is, we must make the best of the hand we have been dealt. And I believe I spy an opportunity. In partaking of dragon's blood, Christine has come to harbour the power of the dragons. If she can but master this power, you may well have a fighting chance against Growly. It is not so different from harnessing the power of the eye, I believe. Alas, the danger of corruption is far greater. As you yourself has witnessed, The dragon blood alters the flesh, and once the flesh is altered, the mind must soon follow. Christine will be able to conquer the dragon that has roused within her. I know not, but we must believe in her and lend her strength, else she will surely be lost to us. Pray resume your training once more, Teru, and keep your purpose ever close to your heart. For when next we meet, it will be to confront the dragon Growly. Alright, next quest is at level 60, but we need to do leveling. This one leveling dungeon will get us there, and we can equip our new gear. Have enough tombstones to get more. There'll be a partial upgrade. It's 4 pieces, including the weapon. We'll probably glamour this armor on top of it, so I don't know if I've said it at the moment, but I do really like the Dragoon armor for all but one thing, and that's this piece right here. This random third spike. I think the armor would look so much better without it. It's just so weird. Like, these horn things I could also do without, but it's fine as is. Like, with or without, I think those horns there are fine. But this third spike here, it's just like, why is that there? And I just feel like it detracts from the armor every time I look at it and see it. I just wish it wasn't there. Like, if it was not pointing out, if it was like turned down and was flat and was a spike going along there, like this edge here was flat against this piece of the armor, and so it was just a curvy slice going up, then I think it would look better with it. I think that might look better, but just because it's just this weird, like, thin base point out, just there, just why? So weird. And like, what are you gonna do with that? Is it to body slam them, or if they slam against your body? Just so weird. Doesn't make sense to me. While we're searching, let's just do this state. Oh, the jumps feels weird now being on alt. But I'll get used to it, and it makes more sense being there than the higher level stuff. Ugh. We've rolled this. Number 2. We really probably should be in the next. There's yellow gets in. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I haven't done my daily chickens yet. Need a chicken with my retainers, my tickets, PSI. I should have counted how much that was. Alright, to my island. Travel to my island. Dun, 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 dun. Oh. Cement. It's this one. Trying to remember what one it was. I was like, level 46? What? There we go. Only one person needs to be in there. Probably best to be the tank. Dun, 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 dun. I realize I haven't put that in the correct place yet. Not too bad. Hey, they leveled up. 70. Good. That was off. Yeah, I can. Nicely done. Boom. That jump is fine, but the spine shatter. Oh wait, no, the boss is after this. Forgot that there's this boss first. This wasn't the boss I thought. We were up to, I thought we were up to the last one. Did this dungeon not long ago as well. I just still forgot. Yeah. I got this one. Okay, you got that one then. Doesn't go faster with more people. Dun 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 dun. Last boss. Then we level up. Wait. Forgot there was no ring. GG. I might give it to the awesome portrait. Mushroom War 2. Life of Adventure. God, so many achievements done in one group. So that's level 60 Lancer. That's getting all warrior things to think. What's this one? That's mastering both. Okay. Hold up. Okay. Let's quickly do this. All set up, right? Don't need to worry about that. That's this. Increase this. Let's go gather this while we're here. Last night, I won't worry about watering. I can't be bothered doing that much. And when I'm done this, I will be right back. Just for a quick moment, and then we'll continue our job quest. Oh, we of course can equip our new gear. Dun, 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 dun. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Alright. Let's be right back. Okay, we are back. Alright, let's don our new gear. Not part of it. Here's our new lance. Does it touch the ground? It does! Those are the gear pieces I got. These are fine, but it doesn't really scream Dragoon anymore, so we're gonna force this manually because I can't put the stuff on a plate because the unfortunate thing is that all my plates are used up. So Dragoon is just gotta have to be one of those ones where I manually glamour piece. Which also means that I can't share the pieces with Reaper, even though they share armor pieces. It'll mess up the glam. Alright, let's return to finish off the Heavensward part of the Dragoon quest. Oh, also I need to get rid of the message. Wow. Also, is there any... There is a bit of rings. All looks the same. Dragon Lance's copper. Hero, the hour of reckoning is at hand. Growly is on the move once more. According to our astrologians, the creature shall soon pass near the dreaming dragon in the western highlands. Justine, too, will be aware of this. She will seek to confront her nemesis. We must go to her aid. Now, it would not do if she were to be seen by her comrades at this juncture. As such, I assure the congregation that you will have the situation in hand. By the same token, however, this means we will receive no support from the Dragoons. We fight this battle alone. But without further ado, let us be on our way. Pray see to your preparations, and then meet me at the convictory. Dun, dun. Dun, dun. Oh, need to move this over to there. There we go. Alright, Albert. I have spoken with the people here. A woman fitting Histine's description has been sighted nearby. She was headed north, they say, a lance in her hand, and a trail of dead heretics in her wake, remnants of the blood-bearers, would seem. Sir Albert has told me all. The man is not what my daughter has become. I am resolved to bring her home. I beg of you, please help her through the coming trial. Let us split up, the quicker to find Histine. Lord Montagrans shall come with me. Mistress. Alright. Rail card. Best battle place recently. Follow the carnage. Hey, oh, here. I saw this dragon, I just thought it was just a regular dragon, but no, the boss. Rowley. Oh, the weather suddenly changed. So you have come, behold it, the main base of atonement. Rowley. It gives me heart to know that the Dragoon stands with me against my nemesis. The cravings grow stronger by the day, but I shall not succumb to it. Nay, I shall be no dragon's thrall. I failed in my duty before. I shan't fail again. Today I shall claim Growly's head. Oh fuck, I forgot about the 4. Does it have a positional? It does. Both of them do. Oh my god, mechanics! That's rare, that's amazing. Oh wow, I wasn't watching. Look at my abilities. Oh no. Easy. Dun, 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 dun. Do it, Hussein. Climbing on that. An attempt was made. That's how you jump out of the AoE. Came back. Died. Duty complete. Oh no. Gonna turn into a dragon now. It's happening. She's turning into a wyvern. Oh, it stopped. Man, I did it. I resisted the dragon within and fulfilled my duty. Could not have done it without you, Teru. Verily, you are the paragon towards which I aspire. If I am to be like you, I must learn to harness greater power without being consumed by it. With this battle won, I have a new purpose. I shall conquer the lure of dragon blood and purge every last drop of it from the land. Houston, thank the Fury you are safe. Father, why are you here? I have come to bring you home. Your mother and I cannot bear to lose you again. Would that I could return, Father, but I cannot. I have partaken of dragon blood and turned. In the eyes of the Inquisition, I am no better than a heretic. I cannot allow you to be associated with me. You needn't worry. This shall remain a secret between the four of us. No, the risk is too great. Even now, this is all I can do to suppress my thirst for dragon blood. Since the day I said my vows, I strove to become the Dragoon. Failing that, I strove to be as near to it as I could. Finally, I have the power I long for, but it renders me an enemy to mine own kind. Accursed dragons, how many of ours have you claimed with your foul blood? Hear me, Histine. Not once have you yielded to fate, and you mustn't yield to it now. The road ahead will be fraught with hardships. This I do not doubt, but I have faith you will overcome them all and return to us. Thank you, Father. Your faith in me lends me strength, however long it takes. I shall conquer the lure of the dragon and stand before you once more. Till that day, I shall roam the land and smite our foes with their own power. I swear this upon my forefather's lance. Boom, boom, boom. Dun 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 dun. Yay! Enemies in a straight line before you. Another straight line. AoE. Oh my god. That is so bad. Why? Why are they lines? Well, I guess it makes sense because like it's there. But it's still annoying. Put it there. Alright. Wait, I'm just here with the armor. 210. What is the 27? Do I use this? And you just use that armor? Okay, let's take a look at what it actually looks like. gear sets. Oh, that's a Wyvern set. Okay. Listen. Does it add a tail? That's funny. But I might hold off from it. Just 2 pieces off. Wait, is it stored? How is it stored? Can it go? Can't go in the armory, so I might just not open the thing. Edge. This thing is the tail. Actually. It's the chest piece that adds the tail. Don't send the Lalafell with it. Actually, I kind of like the chest piece so much. Ooh. Ooh, we might have to actually just do it. Screw it. Probably keep to the other stuff. Oh, we'll work this out in a bit. But we're probably gonna keep with this look for now. My final glamour is not going to use this piece, but I could potentially use this for now. But first let's just head on down and start the Stormblood quest line. Wonder if Vistinian will show up now, because this absolutely should be post Dragon Song now. So of time. Ah, Teru, word of Estinian's disappearance from the infirmary has reached mine ears. Whilst part of me is quite capable of sympathizing with his desire to abandon the Holy See, I do wish he had said something ere his departure. But then, I suppose it is only to be expected. With Nidhogg slain, the Horde's ranks have fallen into disarray. They are not the threat they once were. Ishgard has scant need of an Azura Dragoon. Suffice it to say, one would imagine the role of Dragoon shall simply be forced to change as we enter this new era of relative peace. However, whilst you may have saved Estinian from the Great Worm, my mind is yet plagued with Hilstein's internal strife. May Halone lend her the strength needed to shake free from the dragon blood's fierce grip. You are looking quite well, Sir Albic, and Mistress Teru. It is a pleasure to see you too. Lord Montegains, Teru and I were just speaking of your daughter. That daughter of mine is, in fact, well, why I have sought you out. I was recently handed a letter by a merchant that had passed through the Chocobo Forest. If his word is to be believed, he is entrusted with this message by Hilstein herself. The letter was a call for help, Mistress Teru. She bade you search for her. By the fairy, has she been set upon by heretics once more? Alas, there is no more information in her message. Oh, not a day goes by that I do not pray for her safe return. Teru, I must ask that you take up your lance once more to aid your fellow dragoon. Are you willing? Of course. Thank you, Mistress Teru. Hilstein awaits you in Dravilian Forelands. Please help her with whatever she requests. Dun, 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 dun. Alright. Let's go. Boom, 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 boom. That's dun 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 dun. Teru. So the letter reached my father. I'm sorry for having you journeyed so far just to meet me. As you well know, I cannot return to Ishgard in my current condition. That said, the blood's hold on me is not as firm as it once was. This is largely thanks to a new ally of mine. His help has been invaluable in learning to control the dragon within. In fact, I have the mind to introduce you to him. Orn Kai, Teru has arrived. It is an honor to meet you, hero of man. Much have I heard of you from my father. Well, she's changed a lot. He would often talk of the warrior that boasts the strength of a dragon. Orn Kai has been a great friend ever since he first came across me suffering from the blood's effects. I very much doubt I would be capable of standing here exchanging words with you were it not for his help. I called you here in order to repay my debt to him. Orn Kai, tell Teru what troubles you. Yes, thank you. Long before I came into this world, in the age when man and dragon were at peace, my father had a consort, but the Dragon Song War tore them asunder. Father belonged to House Vega's brood, as do I, but his consort was part of Nidhogg's. When Nidhogg demanded vengeance for the wrongs committed against him, and Rakyoksky, father asked his consort to fly far to the east. She bore no ill towards man, and while she wanted nothing more than to stay by father's side, she accepted his request and fled conflict. However, your valiant actions have since put an end to the Dragon Song War. I'm positive father's consort will return if we inform her of the war's conclusion. Orn Kai requires your aid to search for his father's consort and bring her back home. However, as she left Dravania some 1,000 summers past, locating her shall be far from an easy task. Under normal circumstances, I would help Orn Kai myself, but while I am somewhat recovered, I am yet far from being in complete control. That is why I summoned you, Teru. Your knowledge of the realm is unparalleled. I beg you aid Orn Kai in his search. Certainly. I'll help some more dragons. You have my sincerest thanks, Teru. Thank you, Teru. I owe you a great debt of gratitude once more. Regrettably, whilst we know he is somewhere to the east, we are entirely ignorant as to the consort's precise whereabouts. I would suggest you try asking Sir Albrecht about Dravanian legends, specifically those concerning dragons in the east. Pray report back to me once you have learned something you deemed pertinent. Alright. So that's what the Stormblood story is going to be about. Will we see Estinian again? It doesn't seem likely. Alright. We're going to hand this in and I'm going to quickly Google the Dragoon job timeline. See where this fits in. Glad to see you say, oh, I skipped that. I see she is correct to summarize that formidable dragons are oft made the subject of local legend. I shall discuss with the conjugation priest. I have known him to be quite an authority on Dravanian legends. Although to think that a dragon once gripped by the sole desire to slay dragons would now wish to help one. A dragoon once gripped. It is a queer new world indeed that we inhabit, though not one I dislike. But that matters not. I shall seek out the priest at once and raise your query with him. Pray return anon, and I shall impart my findings to you. Alright. Next one is at 63, but we probably won't be doing them until I get to level 70. Just so here's a little confused about the time. Does his story at the start of Heavensward come before the Dragoon job questline? As far as I can, is at the end of the last era job. He went at the end of the Dragoon quest, but he got better off screen in time for. It's always happened during ARR, no matter when it's happening. I'll focus on a different character, but they mention him. I meant the actual. He shows up in that after having disappeared or died. Got better. He still does it at the start of the year. But, takes place. Dragoon questline takes place during 2.0. It makes a reappearance during 2.4. That mentions. I want to know about the Heavensward one though. In a time bubble. No, this page which says AR Dragoon job quests are no longer canon. Oh wait, that's... I want to know when the Heavensward. Heavensward. All the same thing. Everyone just focus on the ARR. I don't care about the ARR. That one's obvious. I want to know. Because there's a weird. Okay, there's this. I think yeah, okay. It's just not. I just can't find the information I want. Well, anyway, we're gonna stop there. I'm probably gonna work out glamour using this chest piece. There's a few different options I can do. But we'll be doing that off stream up. For now, we're gonna end. When we come back, we are for tomorrow's stream. I think Yu-Gi-Oh is gonna be in maintenance, so I'm not sure what I'll be doing tomorrow. I might stream, might not, and if I do, maybe we'll play something new. I'm not sure. But thanks everyone for tuning in. Next time we play Final Fantasy will be when I get to level 70 Dragoon. So look forward to that, and until next time. Bye bye.